Alright, CeiZari tagged me, and it's not a regular random facts tag, so I'm getting into it really early past some other tags I have to do sometime. But this one, since it's a question tag, I decided go ahead and do it, you know. It's so simple. These are so simple. If you haven't checked CeiZari out, check him out. He knows the Spanish, and he does UFC stuff in Spanish too, which is quite awesome. Quite awesome. Bilingual. That's a superpower right there. What would you do with $10 million? I think I'd have a lot of land. I'd buy a lot of land. I'm not necessarily a lot of different places. I think it's hard to keep up with places, and it just goes to waste if I, only went to one place like 1 week in a year. But I would have one nice place, maybe in Georgia. I don't know. Maybe I'd make that, fence it off and have a lake and pool. I like to have a really nice game room, with a lot of arcade machines like Donkey Kong and Pac-Man. That Arcade Simpsons game, I'd pay out the wazoo for that. I love that game. That game is awesome. I don't know if anyone's ever played it, but it's a beat 'em up with the Simpsons pretty much, and it ruled. I used to play that at Chuck E. Cheese all the time, and actually I beat it once with a bunch of guys, and it was awesome. It's a great bonding experience too. But yeah, cool arcade room, lake, pool, shooting range. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be? I was trying to think. I was thinking, of a lot of them that, a lot of people say fly, and fly is cool, and super strength is good. I already have it. But I was thinking my favorite would be reading people's minds. That'd be pretty badass, because a lot of things are so mental, and you could break down someone physically with what you know mentally about them or what they're thinking. So yeah, that would work in my favor. Next, rename yourself. I thought about this one for a while. In fact, I got this list here I started a while back. If I ever had children, I'm just going to read you some of the boy names I have. My favorite boy names: Max, Evander, Xavier, David, Luke, Seth, Jake, Logan. But one I was just thinking about recently, and I would love to be named Rex. Rex would be awesome. Rex Roundhouse. So yeah, you can't go wrong with that name. Rex Roundhouse. That just kicks ass. Yeah. Favorite YouTuber? I like them all. One wish for the world. That no one could ever die of thirst, because that has to be like one of the worst ways to die. And there are people that suffer enough that do die of thirst, so that no one would die of thirst or starvation ever again. That'd be a good one. Yeah, those are the questions. I answer them. I'm gonna tag the lion. He does the sea walk videos. So yeah, him. And he's now calling himself Big Pockets, which I don't understand how people just change their name willy-nilly. I mean, how can you... I had this one guy, his name was like Smackdown98, and he's like, call me Akon from now on. And I'm like, Akon? And like, there's this guy that predicts MMA, his name Kimbo White, but like his screen name isn't even close to that. And it's just like, Big Pockets. Alright, I'm tagging you. Trap Teen. Yeah, this sounds a video right up his alley. I'm going to put the questions over here too, in case anyone forgets. The Tombow 100. It's a real cool kid. He reminds me, he sounds just like a little younger Michael Bisping. So I think he'd make a killing if he actually did impressions. He did stuff like saying, like bloody hell, and he'd talk about how maybe Machida versus Shogun was just like what happened with him and Dan Henderson. You could get a lot of people all riled up. And let's also put Hannibal Lecter 111 in that group. Yeah, tag him too.